Hey guys and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. As always, subscribe, like, enjoy, try your best. I feel bad for the middle-aged man whose marriage you're going to wreck. You should eat some makeup, so that you can be pretty on the inside too. I like how you pull off should be attractive, but very off-putting at the same time. Like you clearly have restraining orders against you. You're never getting out of your little town. You look like every Instagram model ever trying to be different, but end up looking like Stormtrooper clones just copy and pasted. Do you go quack quack? Just wondering. Hey, my ex-boyfriend might stop over later and try to fight you. You're that one girl at every club that literally no one wants anything to do with during their sober/daylight hours. Why should we try our best? You look like no one had to even try in the slightest. Just show up with a 6-pack White Claw and a disposable vape, and you'd be on your knees putting your hair back in no time. Your best friend is prettier, and you hate it. I would like to be roasted. Most of my time is spent at home with my cat and playing BG3 or Hearthstone. My favorite type of music is rap, and I think Naruto is the greatest anime of all time. Thank you. You look like you try out different smiles in the mirror to see which one looks normal. What is there to roast? You seem like a nice young boy who likes anime. Next. You're going to spend the rest of your life trying to convince people that you're quirky and cute and unique. But in reality, you're just exhausting. I'm sure your Asian parents disowned you a long time ago. Judging from that picture of you in an elevator, at least there's one thing that you can get up. You look like someone who handles alcohol very badly and then pukes enormous amounts of rice. You look like the only citizen asked to leave North Korea. This is my French friend. She thinks she has a thick skin. Prove her wrong. The faded writing is still clearer than your skin will ever be. Imagine being so tremendously average that your friends need to introduce you as their French friend because the language you speak is your only defining feature. She looks like a natural French, waving that white thing around. I bet she braids her armpit hair too. Your face looks like something Buzz Aldrin would walk on. Judging by her skin, I know she enjoys French fries. Needing a pick-me-up, make me laugh by tearing me apart. 38-year-old Northern California breast cancer survivor. How is Popeye doing these days? As a rule, I don't roast cancer victims or survivors. The chemo makes you guys taste terrible. You look like a totem pole with AIDS. That forehead is a sniper's dream. Are you sure you survived? This looks like a weekend at Bernie's situation. Too bad you didn't get forehead cancer, so you could have some of that removed. You look like you could talk about chia seeds for 90 minutes. You'd make a great zombie extra in a zombie film. They'd have to pretty you up a bit to make it more realistic obviously, but you're almost there. 34. No sleep, just Zoom calls across 3 time zones. Roast me. You've got the face of someone who says, let's circle back as a cry for help. Zoom calls across 3 time zones? Translation, you stayed up all night being ignored on mute. Using cleavage as a distraction? Smart, cause your calls cure insomnia. You don't need sleep when your cleavage is doing overtime. No degree, just D's. I spend most of my time broken at home. Do your worst. My hobbies include gaming, writing, going on nature walks, cooking, and drawing. Politically I'm a centrist. My favorite music is alt rock and nu metal, and no, I'm not that big on anime. Are you in some kind of fitness protection program? I think you're doing your worst just fine on your own. You look like the real life version of Man Bear Pig from South Park. Not sure if it's worth it coming up with a roast. What are the chances you'll get to read it before you die of a heart attack? How are you both broke and fat? You've never been on a walk. Average Redditor. Even your shadow has more weight than ordinary people. Thanks for letting us laugh at you. The first time you have contributed something of merit to the world, I'll wager. Your beard is trying to escape your face. Just flip your selfies around. You're one of those guys who look more human upside down than they do right side up. RoastMe, 24. The F stands for famine. We know that you'll never be a doctor. But, it's still time to move out of your parents' house so they can start to forget that they had you. P.S. I'm truly amazed how big your hands are. Those sausage fingers will be a godsend for you during your life. The most necessary F in a title I've ever seen. The carpentry work in your house is stunning. Did you do that with your teeth? Cool guy said he wanted to get roasted. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Dollar Tree Justin Bieber. Where's the guy? Draco Malfoy and Justin Bieber's love child. Please destroy any sense of self-esteem I have left after the first 2 roasts. When you take off your glasses, does the nose and eyebrows come off as well? I'd very much like to take you to the movies and leave you there. Judging by those eyebrows, I'd guess you don't shave anything else either. I can already hear your annoying voice. Make me cry. I have anxiety and agoraphobia. My BF cheated on me. Oh, and I have binge eating disorder. Let me guess, boyfriend left you for the girl that will do the thing you find icky. Only frowns. I've seen more realistic chins on ventriloquist dummies. Okay. All of your friends are going to get married and have kids before you. Your mom won't forgive you for the things you said at her last birthday party, and you won't be invited to your best friend's funeral because she didn't really like you. You also have a lot more stretch marks than you realize. I don't understand all these people on here wanting us to make them cry. We are not your dad. Stop asking us to act like it. I'm sorry he lost interest in you when you turned 18, but it's not my problem. The great thing about being 18 is still having plenty of time to develop a personality. 29. Give it your best. Enjoy reading fantasy romance. Obsessed with K-pop demon hunters. Paints and draws for fun. Greenpeace is trying to save you. Fantasy romance? That's a roundabout way of saying you've never been satisfied. You look like you flick your bean while watching the Food Network. You look like you film yourself eating things in your car. How are you that obese with small tatars? I bet your stretch marks look like a Chinese road map. I bet it looks like a 2-pound kebab down there. One of those waitresses that sneak food into her mouth before it goes to the customer. Roast me. First time posting on Reddit. Please do your worst. Hobbies include the gym, baking, hiking, and being a lifelong student. I loved your performance as Sid in Ice Age. I think hammerhead sharks only live until they're 40, so better get busy living. Did you know they make shirts that fit? Buying balloons to celebrate how many guys you've slept with in 24 hours is a weird flex, but congrats. Lady, I just want to work out. I don't want to be in your stupid video. Your skin looks like cold leather and your eyes are going through a nasty breakup. Looks like the right one decided to move out. Roast me. I've got no hobbies except watching YouTube and gaming, and I get paid minimum wage in a train station grocery store. My partner is currently in New York and I feel a bit lonely. So your dad stopped talking to you after you got that nose ring, but you still wear his trucker hat? Young lady, where's that smile? Do you have any other facial expressions besides perturbed lesbian? Do all the girls on your softball team have the same nose piercing? I've seen rectangles with more emotional range than your face. I can hear that squeaky nasal voice from the photos already. Get this loser. Weird Al Yanks on Ding Dong. This is what happens when companies cheapen out on their employee background checks. All your life experience got you a job in that meat packing plant. You look like a loser who tries to act cool, but end up being the most awkward person in the room. You're such a loser that you still scored a 0 on your exams, even though the teacher felt sorry for you and gave you all the correct answers to the exams beforehand. At first I thought you are a mad scientist, after that I knew that you work with wieners. Rast my ass. Rast, is that what the kids are calling butt stuff these days? Today I learned. Geez, the most interesting thing about you at 19 is it looks like your hair was styled by Edward Scissorhands after a bottle of scotch. Your room looks like an insane asylum. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.